Good thing I have a ridiculous amount of patience and planning that went into this for Mercury retrograde. So, hi guys. Woohoo! All right, so here we go. Game on. That took me 3 tries just to get live. So, Mercury bird for you. Okay, so anyways, for those of you that are on my Facebook, I've got some super exciting things to talk about. Some super exciting things to see and say. And if you're on age restricted, good. So my buddy is telling me that it says age restricted. Can't see you or go into chat. So let me double check. Hi, Dream and Believe. Hey, Bevo. Hi, Rachel. Okay, so you can see the chat, right? There's no problems that I need to know about because I was getting a text or two saying that there was a problem. All right, so anyways, Mercury retrograde. Hi, Dream and Believe. Hi, Wendy, Rachel. Yes, I love it. Okay, so yeah, Mercury retrograde. We give ourselves a little extra space, but I did read something interesting today. It's been a very pivotal 6 months for me, right? Live on YouTube now. Come see. So, any rate, Good. So yeah, as he said, finally. So I did. Hi, Varsity. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have been on Babalau Psychic's site. So it's called Babalau Psychic Reading. If those of you that don't know how to spell it, I've been working with Babalau's psychic website called My Psychic One. And I've been doing some of his lives on there, some of his videos and stuff, and playing with some really big stuff. So what's exciting is we have a show coming up, and I'm going to let you guys know a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm linking up with another psychic, and her career is a little different than mine, so we're creating a show coming up soon that she used to do live broadcasts all the time, and we're going to be picking apart all the interesting shit, like all the cool shit. Tonight on my Facebook, I did a live with Tico Pringle, who is from Lucid Dreams, and he talks about men's mental health, physical health, sexual health, and coaching. And he brings all of these elements together to give a more well-rounded man. And there's all these tricks to sexuality that goes into being the best man that you can be. So that's one of them that I'm working with. And then another one, like I said, we're playing around with the name of the show yet, but I'm really hoping we get to call it Bitchcraft on Entertainment Tomorrow. But we're going to be doing the different kinds of questions and that come up. We're going to be talking about aliens, ancient aliens. We're going to be talking about the pyramids. We're going to be talking about ghost hunting. We're going to be talking about rituals and seasons, different religions, everything from Yoruba to Hoodoo. I have a friend of mine in New Orleans who owns Crescent City Conjure. Well, he's not a friend, but someone I've been following and interact with, and I would love to interview him. So we have a bunch of different things that are coming up for you guys. So you're not just going to have to sit here and watch me do tarot reading. I'm actually going to be bringing some real fun stuff to the game. So that's super exciting to talk about. So that's why you haven't seen me as usual this week, but I promise it's going to be worth it. And Rachel, here's what's true. It's like, now that you guys get to know me, you're going to trust like that my opinion isn't bullshit. We're not going to be running this like a reality show where it's all scripted and we fuck with the perception of what the audience has. We're going to be really playing with unpacking some of the questions that people ask. And you know me, I'm going to be all about what is this? Really? No way. I got to know. And I love that my hard thing for me is I know I'll never be able to stop with the mouth of mine. I'm going to be cussing. So it's going to be exciting. And I know you guys trust me. So she has some connections, some really fun connections. So you're going to see some production changes, not a lot, because you guys that know me know that I am very adamant about doing readings and just being completely raw with it. So I don't give you any platitudes. You guys know that. So it's going to be fun. But like I said, if you're on my Facebook, come find me, Karma Steel. And there's little hints that will be dropped on Facebook and my Instagram and whatever else is Karma on deck. Well, that's the point. Like, the whole point is like, we were talking about sex on the live tonight. And what's interesting about that is, I told him he was a little reserved because he hasn't done this in a while, but he did porn in the past. So I know that he doesn't have a filter when it comes to discussing this stuff. However, like his family was on there and whatever. I'm like, this is it, bro. You got to bring it all the time. And don't worry about your audience, because that's how you build your tribe, right? Tribe. It's never about like who else is watching. It's about who's listening and who's really hearing what you have to say. And so yeah, 7 o'clock on a Tuesday, we're talking about sex, like every kind of way, like when you're having conversations with your kids, when you're having conversations with a new partner, things like that. Yeah, you guys, hi Eleni. You can. I'm just talking while you guys get situated. But anyways, thank you for bringing me back, Eleni. But that's one of the shows that we're going to be continuing, I should say, because that's going to be a segment for a little while. So anyways, tonight we have a lunar eclipse. If you have an opportunity to get out underneath that moonlight, I just started studying astrology. Well, of course, my influence is Sun Soul Tribe, Maru Matu, and she's ridiculously brilliant. She's a quantum astrologer. And that tells you that we take things to the next level, right? And quickly. So there's no like pauses in between your lessons. You just get it. So throughout some of the conversations that we had, she encouraged me to study astrology. And as I started to do that, I started to learn that there are depths and layers to this. So what I wanted to talk about was that this lunar eclipse mirrors the solar eclipse that went on in January. So you're wrapping up business, or you are completing a cycle, or you're bringing things forward, and you will start to see within this Mercury retrograde season some repeat or things that you need to heal and repair from that period, right? So for me, it's been a very pivotal 6 months. It's been a very difficult 6 months. I made a decision back in January on my birthday that changed my relationships, and it changed the path completely from where I was at in January, and I had walked completely a different path. So it's interesting to see as Mercury retrograde comes back up, whether I'm still being risky, whether I'm still playing big, whether I'm holding to my standard, whether the things that are in my life are whether they're back in alignment or they're out of alignment. Like, where are you at? And that's what I also learned that I was born under Mercury retrograde. It sits in the Capricorn house during the night I was born, right? So for me, I always feel like Mercury is a place of power. So coming into this Mercury season, I have had energy bursts, all of it's 11:11 guys at 8:06 in here. So 11:11. Yeah, I did break up with someone. And I don't mind talking about all that stuff. You guys know I'll go anywhere you want me to. So, I did. And that individual is back in the picture. However, to me, it's more about leveling up, together, more about recognizing and taking that space of looking at each other and seeing where we are, what we're doing, right? It's okay. Keep it up. So definitely for me, it is all about abundance right now. Mercury retrograde for me is about abundance, because in looking at my chart, I see where my things sit and I understand. By the way, for those of you, I always do Capricorn first, but I am a Pisces rising. Hello. Now I understand why I never was feeling like I was an earth sign, and I'm an Aquarius moon. So water baby over here. Hello. Now I'm moving to the beach. My boyfriend had said to me, that he knows I love it when it rains. And I said, literally, like I mentioned to him later, I said, I will literally cry the first morning that I wake up with it raining outside, because I definitely am more of a water sign. And thank you. It is definitely inspiring. Everything is changing and shifting, and it's fun to really see what's lining back up for me, what's moving out of my way. My awareness is hyper acute right now. So I am seeing everyone in a different light. I'm seeing other individuals in the same light, and I'm seeing old people pop up in different ways. Are you guys feeling that same energy with Mercury retrograde? Like, what is your retrograde feeling like? Like, so she was saying, I woke up. So Yazzie, hi, darling. So she says, I woke up yesterday feeling lightheaded and it lasted all day. Yes. So Yazzie, where are you? Because there is most definitely some energy that's going on the West Coast. There's hurricane energy going on the East Coast. So that's earth and wind. So you're looking at magnetic shifts too. And with the hurricane, all of that tropical energy, you have negative ions, positive ions blowing against each other, and a lot of energy there. So yeah, there's definitely depression. We have a lot of shifts going on, disconnectedness or connectedness. Some of us that have been disconnected, when we have that reversal, it comes back into feeling overconnected and overwhelmed, having a lot of people in our face. I have had X's pop up and realignments. Okay, so you have tropical energy there, Yazzie. That's why I was asking. Hello, Nocturnal Beauty. Yeah, so you have different elements affecting you, but on the West Coast, we definitely have tectonic shifts. So those of us that are hyper aware of, thank you for the likes. So those of you that are hyper aware of energetic shifts, there's a lot of magnetic pulls that are changing, and I can't do a screen share with you guys on this one, but there are definitely, for me, we had the earthquake there, and I'm just now barely getting to a place where I am feeling grounded again, or that I'm able to ground. Because for a while there, remember, I don't know if you remember me talking about that there was like a loop that I didn't feel like I was coming to ground, right? So yeah, so Leona Christie is saying, after 33 years, a friend of mine is asking me to partner in business, but is it because it's Mercury retrograde that causes you? Hi, Norma. Is it something that you need to revisit? Is it something that's like, just because it's Mercury retrograde, should you use caution? And as you go through this, you're looking at things twice as hard. So here's what I would recommend you do. Check where your energy is. Check where your energy is growing. Like right now, you guys are just, I've said this over and over again. YouTube is my favorite platform. Like, coming on here to be able to feel the warmth and the kind of energy that you guys bring. It's really I feel you guys opening and opening and opening more when I talk. And as we go through the night, I think we hit about 40 minutes, and it usually blows wide open, and we pull in all the people that really need to be here. But like I was saying, go where your energy is. Go where you feel the flow. Your chakras, read up on where your chakras are feeling. Your headaches mean you're having too much data. Your throat, I always talk about an apricot pit in your throat. I was just teaching Garen. I blessed a badge the other day. I had told a family that I saw changes for them, and they got worried. And then I said, I see you in training. Did you think about the military? He said no, but neglected to tell me that he was applying for Metro. So police officer later, he comes in for another reading, and I said, hey, you're almost done with some really intense training, and you're really just exhausted. And he goes, oh my God, I forgot to tell you. Yes, I'm on Metro. So once he got on, he came and brought me his badge, but I did teach him these techniques. One of them is, yes, I feel totally different, Bebo, is to pay attention to your body. So if you suddenly feel changes in your chakras, you're going to feel it in your body. When I do a chakra healing or a Reiki healing, I am excellent. Scorp, thank you. Hi, babes. So you have the chakras, they cycle. And as you're opening to someone, you will, as two people come close to one another, your chest gets tight, you feel heat, and you start to feel uncomfortable. When you have your throat chakras wide open and clear, you feel cool air. But when someone's trying to lie, and usually it's about protecting someone, like my brother, my son, my daughter, my husband. Even though they want to tell you the truth, you have to decide whether that knot in their throat is about not wanting to tell the truth because their family member is ill or upset that they have to tell the truth. Yeah, go ahead and put your questions. I'm going to get to those in just a minute. So if you pay attention to just a sudden change, I'm not talking about constantly, because unless you're practicing with understanding your chakras, like I was telling Garen, I said, as I go through and balance your chakras, I'm getting mind balance. So I have to be in balance in order to do an effective Reiki balancing. And I said, and so there it is. We want to balance where everything is at. So as you're walking in your balance and someone's lying to you, boom, your throat chakra, boom, your heart chakra. So just start to pay attention to where your body feels uncomfortable. So she says, my jaw's been clenched for days, and I felt compelled to save plants that were choking from pots being so small. See, there you go, choking plants. But this is all energetic, and plants are energetic. So thanks, guys. I am going to put my link in here for my PayPal. If you want to support me in that way, I would appreciate it. I would love it. If not, that's cool too. If you don't feel like donating or booking with me, you know you can just share, and that would make me happy. Just as happy. So let me browse through your comments really quick. I think I addressed everybody. My Bebo in Egypt. I would really love to hear more about like religious practices, whether it's restrictive or open for you, or if you feel it at all. So let's see. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. So Eleni is asking me a question here. What actions do you see George taking towards me? This is for my Eleni. So you know I'm going to use the divination. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the Mystic Dreams Tarot for that because that's my relationship deck. So any rate, meanwhile, you guys think of your questions. Don't forget to let me know where you are in the world. Thank you for the likes. All right, kids. So lunar eclipse tonight. Get your shit out in the moon. Go soak in some of those rays. Those are still cosmic rays of light, babes. Just because they're bouncing, they traveled a little more space. So if that light is bouncing off the moon and coming back, maybe it has a little more wisdom. Hence the wisdom of the moon. Let's look see what George is up to. Okay, Eleni? Hey, Jorge. Mira. I did, oh my God. So those of you that are on my website and you've been on it before, oh my God, you got to check and see what my web developer helped me with in changing. It looks so much better because I messed it up so bad. It took us an hour to repair it, Mercury. And some of my pages disappeared and pictures were showing up that we didn't put on there. And she went in and she fixed it. But what was I going to say? We were talking about what title I wanted to put. And I used to say really pouty if someone was whispering. I used to say, secrets don't make friends. So I wanted to say, secrets don't make friends, call a psychic. But it was funny that as she was doing that, she found a little video gif of a girl who had a backpack that said secrets suck. So it was really perfect. But anyways, for those of you that haven't visited my website, check it out. It's really fun. It looks great on mobile now, where it just sucked with all the like writing overlapping and shit. So I'm super proud. Psychic, tech-hearted, definitely not tech savvy. Okay, so Eleni Selassie. So I don't know if he's going into the military or what he's doing, but I see him being very structured right now. Very routine. Okay, if not, it's a quasi-military thing. But I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all love. You can't get any higher than that. I don't like the Lover's card when I'm talking about relationships. However, it's a pretty powerful card. But I have the Knight of Pentacles, so whatever is going on with his money is about to shift. And I have the Five of Swords, so I would be cautious with him and his behavior. Either that or he's not telling you everything that's going on. But like I said, I have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. Here's the actions that I see happening with him is pay attention to him being independent. The Emperor tells me he doesn't like to tell people what he's doing, and he doesn't like to be open, and he doesn't like being told what to do. All right, so that's for Eleni. I think he's going to be sneaky and stay a little aloof from you. Did you get all that? Hi, Steve Marcellus of Mondo Botanicals. That is one of my best friends and my greatest supporters. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yes to what, Eleni? Yes to the military or yes to being independent and sneaky? But he does love you. Ace of Cups. Page of Swords is little tiny decisions that he has to make, and he's moving them all weird. So it's almost like he's being petty on some fronts. So summertime is a big deal for him. You don't get it? My ex-husband got remarried last week. What's with that relationship? Okay, let's take a look. But I feel like he's going to be a little independent. Is that what you're asking me, Eleni? I feel like as he's got some... No, he's not going to move towards you. I see he's going to be independent, sneaky, and scatterbrained. He's going to be a little all over the place. His decision-making is very juvenile and choppy. And he's also playing with, like, avoidance games right now. I would let him chill for another week before we revisit it, okay? Because he might be feeling scattered with all of this too. You know, he's feeling all this energy too. Okay, so I am looking for... So this is for Titane. For T's Diane. Will my daughter be back with her baby daddy? Their daughter is disabled. You know what? I almost feel like this individual is going out of his way not to even associate or be available. And I'm also picking up that he works overtime or extra. This is for 4T's Diane. I'm kind of picking up that he has a tendency to say he's working overtime, if anything, or not come home. That's what I'm just picking up right away. But let's take a look and see. Moody as well, I'm hearing. Let's take a look and see. This is for 4T's. First thing that comes up for this individual is that they're sneaky. 7 of Swords is... I need a new deck. These cards got wet. And this is sucking. Anyways, I'll get there. Moving to do. So anyways, 7 of Swords is about him being sneaky. So I feel like he has, like I said, avoidance techniques. He's doing things he shouldn't be. Literally, the depiction of this card is him picking up shit. Doesn't belong to him. Scooping and hiding and sneaking around and looking, right? If you can see, little bastard, like I said. I saw that in my head before I even pulled the card. Knight of Pentacles, irresponsible with money. 8 of Swords, he calls everything and anything that is necessary for the child as drama. She has a lot of chemistry with this individual, but they have had nothing but miscommunications left and right here. I do see things improving for her, though. But for him, there might be some chemical substance influences. If you want a one-on-one with me, you know where to find me, karmaondeck.com. Ooh, I just posted my pretty little website. Give me some feedback. Let me know. He doesn't feel like it at all. Ridiculous. Okay, so let me browse up here. Hello, greetings to you guys that just showed up. Thank you for the little likes. For those of you who are hanging on, missing some of it. Hold on. Rachel, yeah, you can ask about your brother, Aries. Oh, that's right. That's the disability. I see him having issues. Just remember, if you guys can have any modicum of patience right now, Mercury retrograde is going to show things back and forth. Off and on a little bit. So, let me look here. That was Elaney. Then it was for, I don't go in order, guys. I go to what pops up. I lose the comments and then I lose my entire train. So I just pick and choose as I scroll, okay? You okay with that, guys? Okay, good. 4T's. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Bebo, yeah, I'm like, so the planetary shifts that have been going on right now, and you'll hear me say this often, where it's like, we're not this, we going to go to this war or that war? And I'm like, we're not doing war at all. Like, it's at a point where healing this place or killing it. That's it. There's no choice in between, right? So as you're sitting here saying feeling different from 10 months ago, literally timelines are shifting hand over fist, and we are not literally at all energetically the same as we were like 6 months ago, 2 months ago. The shifts are happening fast. The lessons are happening fast. The relationships are shifting under our feet. It's like we meet someone and we see it's a good thing or a bad thing, and we jump to it or run away, and boom, it's done. The lessons are happening really fast. Who wants to get a Reiki session? Okay, let's see here. So I'm an Aries. Let's see, that was for Wendy. Then it was Dream and Believe. Well, Jordan and I reconcile. I don't do whens. You can't ask me whens. I suck at whens. And Weird Dreams, definitely Mercury retrograde. So it's having to do with names popping up. He's probably thinking of you too. This energy is no joke. We were talking about that during my discussion earlier on Facebook with Tico. We were talking about, I asked him if he believed in imprinting. He comes from a psychological and I come from a spiritual background. So we're talking about sex, love, relationships, commitment, whatever. So we just talk about sex, right? So as we sit there and I say, hey, bro, this is, that article where they talk about a woman retains DNA of every person, blah blah blah. And I said, well, I'm split like down the middle. Like it's very energetic, it's very spiritual, and it can be pretty deep and connected. But then again, I can't believe that we're going to demonize sex and have women run to the grave as a incubus, succubus, and a demon, right? Just because the sex, you know, what do you call that? Events. I don't know how I feel about that, but there's definitely an energetic tie, much more than you think, and you do imprint. I think much more, and probably, I think you energetically and atomically imprint more than you physically retain someone's DNA. To be honest with you, I think that's more of a deeper concern. I don't think it's dangerous, but anyways, so let's dream and believe. Will Jordan and I reconcile? And this card likes to stay on top tonight. I'm going to shuffle again because it's keep coming out. Weird dreams that remind me of him. All right, here we go. Stubborn, first of all, Hierophant. We're looking for Lover's card. We're looking for Two of Cups, Two of Coins. We're looking for Four of Wands. Well, that's not so bad. Okay, so I have the Ten of Cups, which is celebration, the Knight of Wands, which is an apology. Hierophant tends to be a little bit cocky. He can be a little bit aggressive and put you on the defense. He will complain that he's all about work, and I see him traveling quite a bit. But the Empress is telling me September, and you asked for a timeline, and I usually say no. Please get back with me. I'll leave my email. All my stuff's in the links, guys, but I'm lazy. So when I go to something and there's not information, I don't go looking for it. So I just put it in here for you. But anyways, let me know if he improves by September, because I got a date with that. Not an exact date, but I got September. So I would love for you to reach out and let me know how that goes. So like I said, this is for pickles and ice cream. Does my crush have good intentions toward me? Thank you, Fortiz. All right. So this is for pickles and ice cream. So this individual, does my Virgo have good intentions towards the Gemini? Do Virgos ever have good intentions? What are their characteristics? I don't know. Does Virgo have good intentions towards the Gemini? All right, let's take a look and see. This is for pickles and ice cream. So the King of Cups shows up. So that is love or someone fully involved. I do see that there is a little bit of an obstacle between the two of you. The Ten of Pentacles is money. Family money, it feels like, or family that he has to spend money on, or something about working with his parents, or working with people he feels like are family. I see Nine of Wands. That has a lot to do with fatigue. If they're telling you that they're really busy, overtired, there you go. But I see that they have a tendency to not talk very well and a little bit isolated. They may have even blocked you for a while. Or got really quiet. I feel like we're probably going to see some depression stuff. I would watch carefully this individual because they're going through a lot, and I feel like they can be wishy-washy when it comes to dating. So find out what's going on with them in the back end. Do your research. That's the Hermit. All right, guys, let's see. Oh no, we're really becoming different. So Leona, Christy, Reiki, reach out to me. First, Varsity K, what do you see for me in the month of August as far as job career-wise? Yeah, they're free readings. I have a PayPal to donate, but you're welcome to just chill out and see if I get to you. Alrighty. I'll get to you guys. Chill. We're good. Alrighty. Let me look. I just saw it. This is for Varsity. Just talking about career. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Varsity for career. All right, kids, Varsity, career within the next month. First thing that I see here, Seven of Swords, which is all about you breaking through, getting a release. And the cool thing about you, Varsity, is you're aligning a little more with your purpose. You're a little overwhelmed, taking on more than you have in a while. So there is definitely a lot of changes for you in that one. King of Coins was the one that was coming up for you. So that improvement is all going down to your decision making that you've laid in the last little bit for groundwork. And the Star card over here is popping up. That's why I wanted you to see that, because you're paying attention to your alignment much more than you ever have before. Taurus girl, are you going to date Nick? Yes or no? Hi, Phil. Elaney, Bebo, Wendy. She had a similar question here. So yeah, I think, who was asking me? Yeah, Bebo, we are definitely playing with complete shifts. All the timelines are completely different. So this is a yes or no. You're going to date Nick. You already really have feelings for Nick, though. You have the Queen of Cups. Did you stalk him a little bit? I see that you were on the fence for a little while, but he can be cocky. The Hierophant's telling me that his ego and attitude are something that kept you at arm's length for a while. But I will say, it's a split decision. I'm sorry. I can't give you a yes or no on that one, and I wouldn't lie to you, but Two of Swords is a split decision. We're playing with Mercury retrograde energy, so it could go very well either direction. So that's a maybe. Sorry. Nocturnal Beauty. Hello. What do you see career? Why is happening for me? Let's take a look. Steve. What do you see career-wise, Nocturnal Beauty? All right, let's take a look and see. Ooh, so career-wise, are you doing some new marketing push or playing with trying to do things differently? Because I see a whole lot of new connections coming in for you. I am seeing that you've got some deadlines that are really kicking you in the ass, and you feel like you've done groundwork, but nothing but groundwork for the last little period. The Nine of Wands is you, this is groundwork, but the Judgment card is showing up where there's a lot of pressure, tension, and deadlines that are coming up. Mercury retrograde's kicking you in the pants a little bit. Nine of Swords is saying you feel like a ghost in your own home and people aren't listening. The Fool card is opportunity, though. So when you pair these things, Four of Cups with the Fool card and the Queen of Cups right next to it, I kind of feel like your emotions are really involved in every little decision right now, and especially in the case of the Nine of Swords, which is you not feeling like you're being heard. So remember, we've got another couple weeks of Mercury retrograde, so be patient. How can you get a reading? You can schedule an appointment. I have some slots open later tonight, really late, but anything tomorrow if you wanted, anywhere. I'm just recording tomorrow and doing business meetings. It's all about that stuff we talked about earlier. You talking to me? Thank you. Okay, Dream and Believe. Yes, please do let me know. Hi, Goddess. How are you? Good to see you pop on here. I was trying not to pay attention to this because I noticed earlier when I was doing the conversation with Tico on the live, there was, as soon as somebody popped in with a question, I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to try and stay in the zone for a minute with these readings because I want to give you a really good reading. And I lost it. Voodoo or witchcraft? So, Karma, could you please tell me if the woman my brother was with put something on him? Voodoo or witchcraft? So Rachel, Jameson, hold. That's not my dog, is it? What did he do? Okay. False alarm, I have a really naughty dog. So Rachel, we're going to talk about, so Rachel, the first thing that I picked up was she's not that smart. I don't mean to be ridiculously judgmental, but I'm coming up with that even if she had practices in play, or if she could, I don't feel like, I don't know. I do feel like I'm seeing substance abuse for her too. Rachel, did we talk about that? Did we talk about her having substance issues? Because I'm picking up that there be a little bit of substance abuse going on the back end. But when I touch into the energy that is going on with that situation, it's clear. So I did get a little bit of avoidance if, like, obviously I'm hearing my dog is distracting me from what I could be looking into. If anything, she's got a protection going on that I feel like she might have got when she visited out of town. Did she go to the south somewhere? Maybe New Orleans? Why am I hearing New Orleans? But south somewhere. But I think she picked up something stupid, like a grist. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's not that smart. I think she likes to act like she's cute with that stuff, though. You'll have to let me know how I was with that. That was random. Random as book. Okay. You're welcome, Rachel. You are welcome. Why is your patience getting thin, Bibo? What's going on? Is that because of the couple hours? 4 T's. How late do you want? What time is it there? Just send me an email, okay? I'm right here. Karma on deck. Just go to my email, like I said. And we'll chat, okay? Just do that now. Won't be but an hour. Let's see. Keeps calling me. Let me see where we were at. I know there was another question. Nocturnal Beauty was asking about a new marriage. Are you still there? Are you still kicking it with me, Nocturnal Beauty? Yeah, there you are. Sick of patience. So much going on. You're welcome. I think I got that one. Not what kind of schooling am I being called to? Hi, Melissa. What kind of schooling are you being called to? Melissa, you have do you have IBS? I'm picking up that you have like hard time swallowing, hard time like keeping anything down, almost like you had like hormonal balance, or almost like you almost feel like you're pregnant, or you have heartburn that came out of nowhere. So what kind of schooling am I being called to? I don't know. I've never been asked that question. Thank you for the little likes, but I will tell you that I will try. That's the first time a specific people will say who is coming to. I'm like, I don't know if it's a who, but I can get close, right? Or I can try and see what I see. But what kind of schooling am I being called to? Melissa, are you doing something with practitioner work? When I tap into you, you blow wide open like a Reiki healer or a massage therapist. Most definitely feel like you are pretty well centered. Aside from that little, I don't know, heartburn or whatever is that. Hi, Nilmyrus. So, okay, find me. So, yeah, so I feel like you're really having a difficult time with so when I tap into your energy, it feels like nausea almost, but like pain, like burning pain. You got to tell me what that's all about. It doesn't get stuck in your throat, in your heart chakra at all. Okay, so I was wondering, if that was a block or if it's actually physiological for you. Because if it's an energy block, it's super simple, easy, say yes more often. And usually I'm coaching people to say no more often. Interesting stuff you got going on. Keep it up. So, Micah, I don't go in order. I skip around. I go into what I feel. The chat bounces around too much for me to chase it. So I just go with what I feel. And stay a while. I feel drawn to something for a reason and then expound on it and we stick with it. So I try not to do just. Okay, so Melissa says she's nauseous all the time. Okay, I'm grateful that you said that, because what's true is I feel like you have this going on enough that you are starting to look into like what was spiritually causing it. I feel like you were doing a lot of self-blame and telling yourself that you needed to clear some things, but I do feel like you're looking to do something along the more spiritual side, like I said, massage therapist or energy work. I also feel like you are looking at crystals a lot lately, and I feel like you're playing with did you go to hiking recently? Did you have your feet bare? I don't know if it was mud or dirt, but I'm seeing that you were going somewhere and you were really thinking about how you want to get out of the 9 to 5. Hi, Micah Mooncreep. You said I pronounced it right. But I'm seeing that you're really getting in touch with being grounded. I'm seeing crystals. I'm also picking up that you are tuning in a little differently. So go ahead and check out astrology, Reiki. Don't spend a fortune or a shit ton on Reiki or any of that. Go ahead and, are one of you guys calling me? I'm going to put a little message on there that says, I'm busy. Go to YouTube. Oh my God, I am going to do that. So I have an automatic message when you call me, but I put, go to YouTube. So yeah, so she said, I just got a new lapis lazuli and a pendulum. I was barefoot walking a lot. Yes, accurate. Okay, good. All right. So I do see you. That's the path that I see you doing. And I didn't even have to pull a card. Yeah. Okay. You're not ready yet. You're welcome, Melissa. Hi, Taurus girl. Okay, so let's see here. Do wait or act? Bebo. Wait or act? I'm picking up wait. Bebo. Absolutely wait. You haven't had your good cry yet. Bebo. You haven't really, you're doing the 5 stages of grief right now and you haven't decided. I think that who knows what. Okay, so Bebo, I feel like you haven't gone through your 5 stages of grief and you're reactive. So also we have Mercury until the 24th, so give you a good week. Okay, hi Vicky. Let me browse through here a little bit. So Bebo, I'm getting weight. Micah, did you ask me a question somewhere? I'm not seeing it. Pop it back on the bottom. Hi, Wonder Beauty. Oh, that past life shit. Wonder Beauty wants to know, I would love to know if I'll be with this guy named Luke, who I've shared a past life with. I need you to tell me why you feel like it was a past life. Do you get ringing in the ears when you're talking to him or about him? Like your ears want to pop, like there's pressure behind your head? I don't know why. I don't know why it feels like there's a connection, but I'm feeling like Luke. Let's look at Luke. Yes, Nick thinks you're cute, Taurus girl. Okay, Micah, pop a question on there. I'm going to go soon. But I got work to do tonight, so I can't stay on here very long. I have videos to record. I got to go get some lunch. You guys are amazing. Who just walked in the room? Somebody new is here. Warm, hot energy. I don't know if this is a practitioner or someone well protected that just came in. Okay, so that feeling, right? Let's look and see what kind of past life. So if you're pulling a reading, for those of you that are doing the Tarot 101 stuff with me, if you're doing a reading and you want to ask a question like that, the 2 cards that you're looking for, do you remember, is the Fate card along with the Justice card or the Fate card along with the Lovers card? Okay. Oh, afternoon for Scorp. Hi, darling. So, this is for Wonder Beauty. This past life stuff. So, if it's past life, we're going to get the 6 of Cups, what'd I say? The Fate card and the Lovers card. Okay. And then we're going to see what's up with Luke. But that's what we're looking for if that is true. Lunch. It's midnight. I like to eat at night. Lunch break. Highlight of my day is my lunch date. All right, so let's see past life stuff. Ringing in my ears when I tap into you. Oh, you got Six of Cups. Didn't I just say the Six of Cups was your past life situation? So Six of Cups, traditionally the Six of Cups is all about like you wanting things to go back the way they used to be. Six of Cups also means family, reminiscing, nostalgia. And then I have the Justice card. Didn't I say Justice, Six of Cups? Let me think. What else did I say? Lovers, fate. I don't think he recognizes any of these connections, though. I also pick up that there is a little bit of attitude with this individual. Oh my God, shrimp tacos, biatch. Yes, that is one of my girlfriends right there. She's supposed to come visit me and have dinner before I go. So, Knight of Swords. I do feel like Luke had been seeing someone else for a while, and I feel like you guys had an argument about it, and you kind of went separate ways, because that's where I'm seeing the fight from. And there's been like this on again, off again energy. King of Pentacles is him going back to work, doing whatever it is he does. No, it's not just the ringing. Lightheaded when you think about somebody, you tap into their energy. So this is what's messed up here, Wonder, is that you two fight because you have a knight and a queen of swords. This is both, well, you're more mature than he is, and the Knight of Swords is about him having an attitude. So I also see the Queen of Wands, both of you. You're Queen of Pentacles. He's King of Pentacles. You're Queen of Wands. So I feel like he's being stubborn. But I also pick up that he's kind of playing the field right now. It's going to be really hard for you to nail down. And Micah, you guys need to tell Micah how like big of a deal it is to sit through this whole thing and get looked at. Because I think it was Rachel. Did you wait like 2 whole lives to get read? But yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. So I may or may not come back, but I do have your weekly videos to finish. And you guys are all popping up on my Facebook going, bitch, where's my Taurus? And I know I did Taurus, but there's like 5 missing. So Micah Moncrief, are you French? I'm hearing, are you overseas? Micah, where are you? I asked, is Elle my twin flame? She still hasn't come forward, and I feel like she seems happy with her husband. She's a Gemini, and I'm a Taurus. Why am I picking up Europe, Micah? What'd I do? You guys are laughing. What'd I do? Did I miss it? Okay, where'd you go? Micah, I'd love to know if you're overseas. It's killing me. Hearing that you, Elle, your twin flame. So let's look at Elle. So, Micah, same thing for you. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And twin flame stuff is going to be... Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you, Wonder, was the other card that you would look for twin flame versus soulmate. Twin flame can also have Tower with the Lover's card. Because soulmates have a tendency to turn your life upside down. They're not designed to walk the path with you. My twin flame and my soulmate are very similar. However, they operate differently in my life. One is familiar, comfortable, and easy, and the other one makes me be different, better, push, right? So when you have soulmate, twin flame we would play with Justice and Lovers versus Tower and Lovers. So you just remember that next time you like get a reading. If you see the Tower card with the Lovers card, you're playing with soulmate energy. So this is for Micah. And I'm also picking up that you got neck pain or were in an accident or some shit. So Georgia, USA. All right, cool. Not French and not overseas. So I wonder who's overseas and French in here or just came in as lurking. A lot of Taurus in here. Well, lucky I did that one first. All right, guys. It's almost lunchtime. Yes. Soulmate. Can't get my website to load. Well, just email me and we'll figure it out. I just fixed it today. Oh, that is just Mercury. See, guys? Mercury. Bye. Scottish or something. Okay. All right, here we go. Micah. You got one of them. You got the Lover's card. Oh, you have to wait. The Empress card is pregnant. It's one of those things that's bound to happen. One way or another, there's an outcome, and you have to wait for it. So that's all there is to that. There is no, there's no now to it. It's time. And then it's, of course, if you look here, there's the Ace of Wands, which is all about decision making. Okay. And then the Lover's card, timing. Wait it out. Page of Wands is a decision. Anyways, guys, I gotta run. I've got a lot to do tonight, and it's barely midnight. So anyways, guys, I love you. Appreciate you so very much. Stick around. I'm gonna pop those videos on for the rest of the night. I've got like 8 more or so coming because all this other exciting stuff was going on. But like I said, come find me on social media. Facebook, Karma Steele, Karma on Deck 702 for Instagram, all of the other stuff. So also come subscribe and share. Let me know where you guys in the world, and I will figure out what's going on my website. But that is perfect. Mercury retrograde behavior. It took me 3 times to load this video. So it would have been 1 hour and 45 minutes, but it took me a good 40 minutes to get it up here. So I apologize for you guys lacking in that time. And peace unto you guys. Blessed be.